Alrighty, besties, welcome to my very large book haul. You may not be able to see, but I have 2 piles of books here, okay? Plus my Owl Crate box that, I get every month. I went ahead and took the decision to buy my birthday present early. My birthday is in April. I have decided every year from now on, I will buy myself the amount of books that I'm turning that year. So this year is a little bit different in the sense of I did go a little over that number. I will be turning 27 in April. I bought 30 books. I'm not turning 30. So, nonetheless, I did go a little bit over as, for one, Bookoutlet was having great sales, and I was like, why not? And for 2, I was like, at the moment, this will probably be like one of my last hauls. I know I've said that before, but initially I have just a lot going on in the sense of like I do want to plan on moving sometime this year if I don't in the next 2 months. So I definitely have to save up for that. And just, yeah, I really want to get, the financials in order a bit for those, trying to be a little more of a responsible adult, I guess. Which, this is my money. I could do what I want for sure. But I do have, unfortunately, some other responsibilities that I definitely need to take care of that, I have to put my money towards. So really quick, I will rapid fire what I got from my Owl Crate box. First is this little powerless toiletry bag. In the front, it says vicious little thing. Hello. Thank you. Look how cute she is. And then I got measuring cups that are inspired by Quicksilver. It's just got like little designs on the handles. The monthly pin, every month there's like a pin. This year they changed it to like elixirs. Super cute. And they're based off of books, obviously. This one's based off of Poppy War. I got this like bracelet, and the box it came in said the hunted had fallen for the hunter. And it's got like a butterfly or like a moth and like a knife. And so it kind of made me think this is maybe for Heartless Hunter or Rebel Witch, you know what I mean? Perfume bomb, and all it says is just it's Cleopatra's perfume. And the book is The Beast We Bury by D.L. Taylor. She is beautiful. And the spines, it's a look at the cover. She's so pretty. Onward. Moving forward with my Owl Crate order. These are all from Owl Crate because, they have such great deals and it's easy to just add to cart. So, off the top, we got The Replacement Wife by Darby Kane. This is a thriller. It says how many wives and girlfriends need to disappear before your family notices. Oh, sounds interesting. Another thriller, of course, we got The Escape by Hannah Jane. This one, it says, not everyone who goes into the woods comes out. It was supposed to be a short hike, a way for Fletcher and Adam to kill time one boring afternoon. But one day turns into night and neither boy returns home. Their town is thrown into turmoil. What we got is The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. Obviously, it's a thriller. I really liked Then She Was Gone. And there's another one I have. It says, it's a beautiful summer night in charming English suburb. When is she British? So I feel like every book has like some sort of British accent or like some sort of British setting. In a charming English suburb, when 19-year-olds Tallulah and Zach disappeared after partying at the massive country estate of a new college friend. 1 year after the case runs cold, a writer moves into a cottage on the edge of the woods that border the same estate where the couple disappeared, known locally as the Dark Place. So are we digging up bodies? Is that what's going on? Another thriller, we got The Patient by Jane Shemmelt. I don't know, but it looks creepy. It says, Rachel is a respected doctor who lives in a picturesque English village with her husband Nathan. A teacher on the cusp of 50, Rachel has her family firmly under control, even if some of its early luster has worn off. But one day a new patient arrives for emergency treatment. I don't know what I was expecting that to be, but I guess. Thriller. I think this is a thriller. The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. Picture a lovely cottage on a cliff with sloping lawns, walking paths, and beautiful flowers. It's Gabe and Pippa Gerard's dream home in a sleepy coastal town. But their perfect house hides something sinister. The tall cliffs have become a popular spot. Oh! Absolutely not. For people to unalive themselves. Over the past several months, Gabe comes to their rescue, literally taking them off the ledge until one day he doesn't. When Pippa discovers Gabe knew the victim, the questions spiral. Did the victim jump? Was she pushed? Would Gabe, the love of Pippa's life, her soulmate, lie? As the perfect facade of their marriage begins to crack and the deepest and darkest secrets begin to unravel, because sometimes the most convincing lies are the ones we tell ourselves. He pushed her. We know he did. Next on the list is Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finney Boylan. Olivia McAfee knows what it feels like to start over. Her picture-perfect life, living in Boston, married to a brilliant cardiothoracic surgeon, raising their beautiful son. When her husband revealed the darker side, she never imagined that she would end up back in her sleepy New Hampshire hometown. Interesting. Next on the list we got This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. Is this connected to Before I Let Go? This one says Soledad Barnes has her life all planned out because of course she does. She plans everything. She fixes everything. She's never met a party she couldn't host or change. She couldn't lead. Or a charge she couldn't lead. Okay. But none of her varied talents help when the life she built with the man who was supposed to be her forever goes poof in a cloud of betrayal and delusion. Another on the list is The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walter. My book bestie Ivy, she liked this one. So I think this is a YA. She shut everyone out, but this summer she's determined to join the world again. The annual family vacation to Martha's Vineyard seems like the perfect place to reconnect. Her entire extended family gathering for a big summer wedding, and although Meredith is dateless after being unexpectedly dumped, she's excited to participate in a traditional Fox family game of assassin. Next on the list, look at that cover. It looks so spooky. Midnight on Beacon Street by Emily Ruth Verona. Doesn't that look so creepy and cool? It says it's suspenseful. Oh, this is her debut thriller. A love letter to vintage horror movies. Cute. So this is October 1993 when single mom Eleanor Mazinski goes out for a much-needed date night. She leaves her 2 young children, sweet, innocent 6-year-old Ben and precious, defiant 12-year-old Mira, in the capable hands of their sitter, Amy. The quiet 17-year-old is good at looking after children despite her anxiety disorder. She also loves movies, especially horror flicks. That sounds like a lot in this teeny tiny little book. I got the last book in the Kane Brothers series by Megan Quinn, so long time coming. I hate how this sticker is like this, but this one says, yeah, not many have Breaker Kane included, but his best friend Leah Fairweather Fern can't get married without some extra help. That's why she recruited him to take on the snarling beast of her soon-to-be mother-in-law, Mrs. Beaver. For some reason, the groom's mother seems to have never heard the phrase, what the bride wants, the bride gets. Another book I got was The Power by Naomi Alderman. This, I heard a lot of great things, actually. This says, all over the world, women and girls are discovering they have the power. With a flick of their fingers, they can inflict terrible pain and even death. And with this small twist of nature, everything changes drastically. Ooh. This is Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. This is, I believe, a thriller. I loved Rock, Paper, Scissors, and when I saw this there, I was like, you know what? I will gladly take it. I also have her other book that just recently came out. This one says, after years of avoiding one another, Daisy Darker's entire family is assembling for Nana's 80th birthday party in Nana's crumbling Gothic house on a tiny tidal island. They're finally back together one last time, and when the tide comes in, they will be cut off from the rest of the world for 8 hours. The family arrives, each of them harboring secrets. Then at the stroke of midnight, as a storm rages, Nana is found dead. Not Nana. Why would you do Nana like that? She just wanted to have a family gathering for her 80th birthday. That's quite so disrespectful. I bought this whole entire series. What series? I don't know. I think it's called Madison Kate series. All it says is Madison Kate. And then it has like book 1, book 2, whatever. And it's by Tate James. So book 1 is called Hate. Book 2 is called Liar. Book 3 is called Fake. And book 4 is Kate. All it says is Madison Kate. So I'm assuming that's what the series is called. Book 1, Madison Kate Danvers was murdered tonight. Oh, Madison girl, she got herself murdered. These words changed my life, not for the better. They were wrong, of course. I wasn't dead, but I was set up. Oh. After being framed for a deadly riot, charged with a string of offenses, and being made into an example by my political-minded father, I'm eventually released back into Shadow Grove. I could keep my head down, but I only have one thing on my mind. Hate. The boys who framed me are going to pay for derailing my carefully laid out future. Liar is the word scrawled on the back of my newest stalker mail. Make my blood run cold. I have no idea if the lie is one I know I'm telling or one that I don't. Driving back to Shadow Grove, I've been stalked, tormented, chased, and almost killed. I've been lied to repeatedly by the boys I was finally growing to trust, and more. Liar. The word haunts all 4 of us, but it haunts me the most. Fake. It says you will always be mine. No, actually, I don't understand what's really happening here. And then the last book is just Hate. Bright night changed my life. Coming back to Shadow Grove turned it on its head. I've been hunted, stabbed, stalked, tormented, and used. Hate fueled me. Lies tore me apart, and in the end, everything I thought I knew turned out to be fake, except Riot Night. Also brought Archer, Cody Steele, back into my life. I'm actually kind of scared that I won't like this. The covers were super cool, though. I feel like I've seen these somewhere. I just have no clue where I've seen them. Next, I got Bewitched by Laura Thalassa. I knew you would come, my queen. At age 20, Celine Bowers desperately hopes to be accepted into Hen Thane Coven, an academy for young witches, since one of the requirements for the entry is to connect with their powers via a quest through the wilderness. Another book I got is Her Sweet Revenge by Sarah Bonner, a thriller. Helena. So she died, and her best friend is like, actually, bitch, you're gonna get fucked. My bestie don't seek out revenge for my death. I will fucking sue. I will haunt her for the rest of my days, actually. Got An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. I freaking loved A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. I indeed listened to the audiobook first, and then I finally got a copy of it. So I do plan on rereading it this year and annotating it. This says, this is dark academia tale. Deep in the forgotten hills of Massachusetts stands St. Perpetua's Women's College. Isolated and ancient, is not a place for timid girls. Here, secrets are currency, ambition is lifeblood, and strange ceremonies welcome students into the fold. Carmilla, together they are drawn into the confidence of their demanding poetry professor. And then I got The Women of Now, How Feminists Build an Organization That Transformed America by Catherine Turk. It says in the summer of 1966, crammed into a Dizzy hotel suite, 28 women devised a revolutionary plan. The well-known author of The Feminine Mystique and Polly Murray, a lawyer at the front lines of the civil rights movement, had called this renegade meeting from attendees at the annual conference of state women's commissions. Fed up with waiting for government action and trying to work with a broken system, they laid out a vision for an organization to unite all women and fight for their rights. Next I got Where Sleeping Girls Lie. This is a thriller, I believe, by Farida Abike Iyamide. Probably saying that 100% wrong, and I'm so sorry. This is about Said Hussein starting her 3rd year of high school, this time at the prestigious Alfred Nobel Academy boarding school after being homeschooled. Miss Fortune has been a constant companion throughout her life, but even Sade doesn't expect her new roommate, Elizabeth, to disappear after Sade's first night. Interesting. The next book I got, I didn't know it was short stories, but it's fine. Interesting Women by Andrea Lee is a collection of short stories. Beautifully crafted stories offer a rare combination of sensual evocation of the moment and profound insight into the underlying struggles of gender, race, and class that continue to shape our world. Another thriller is Never Coming Home by Kate Williams. 10 influencers, one island, a vacation to die for. Everyone knows Unknown Island. It's the world's most exclusive destination. No one over 21 is allowed. So you want underage people. Is that what you're telling me? Who wouldn't want to go? Now the world is watching as the mysterious resort opens its doors to 10 elite influencers, specifically chosen to be the first to experience everything Unknown Island has to offer. You know them. There's the gamer, the beauty blogger, the rich girl, the superstar, the junior politician, the environmentalist, the DJ, the CEO, the chef, and the athlete. When they don't know is that they weren't invited to the Unknown Island for their following. They were invited for their secrets. Unknown Island isn't a vacation, it's a trap, and it's beginning to look like these guests, no matter how influential, are never coming home. Next, I got Five Total Strangers by Natalie D. Richards. Mira needs to get home for the holidays badly, but when an incoming blizzard results in a canceled connection, it looks like Mira might get stuck in the Philadelphia airport indefinitely. And then Harper, Mira's glamorous seatmate from her initial flight, comes to the rescue. Harper and her 3 friends are renting a car and they can drop Mira off on the way home. But as their trip begins, Mira discovers her fellow travelers aren't friends like she thought, they're total strangers. And every one of them seems to be hiding something dangerous. Next, I got Rogue by Mona Awad. It's about this girl who is like weirdly obsessed with beauty, and then she finds out like her mother, who's also like weirdly obsessed with beauty, mysteriously like passes away, and so she goes like back home to deal with the funeral and stuff, and she gets like a video from this spa that her mom went to, and she finds like some secrets behind her obsession with like her reflection and what lurks beyond the glass. It's giving like black humor and seductive horror. I got Lake's Edge by Lyndall Clipstone. I've never seen anybody talk about this book, but I saw the cover and I said, yeah, I'm adding to cart. This says there are monsters in the world, there are monsters in the woods. There's a monster in the shadows and now it knows my name. Oh! Violetta Graceling would do anything to protect her younger brother, Arian. Plagued by nightmares, he possesses forbidden black magic that spills from his fingers as shadows. When the notorious Rowan... Ooh! I love me a man named Rowan! Known as a monster of Lake's Edge, discovers Arian's magic. Letta fears the worst. She's shocked when Rowan instead presents a risky offer. Next is a thriller, The Playground by Michelle Francis. This is looking to escape her old life. Nancy and her 10-year-old daughter Laura move to Ripon, a quiet, picturesque village in the rolling Derbyshire countryside. It seems like the perfect place to settle down, but when Nancy reaches the school gates, she learns that beneath the quaint village atmosphere is a minefield. And after her daughter clashes with her school friends, Nancy quickly finds herself outside the whispering circle of the parents. Next, I got You Are Not Alone by Greer Hendricks and Sarah McKinnon. I read The Wife Between Us. It was so good. And then I read The Anonymous Girl by them. It was okay. It was okay. It says you probably know someone like Shay Miller. She wants to find love, but it eludes her. She wants to be filled, but her job is a dead end. She wants to belong, but her life is becoming increasingly isolated. You probably don't know anyone like the Moore sisters. They have an unbreakable circle of friends. They live a life of glamour and perfection. They always get what they desire. She thinks she wants their life, but what they really want is hers. Next is another thriller, The Engagement Party by Darby Kane. This says Emily Hunt went missing from her affluent liberal arts college on graduation weekend. Her body was found floating in a river across campus. A quiet loner died by teeniest link. One text bound these two dead students together and was enough law enforcement to close the case. But they got it wrong, and now someone is determined to set it right. Last but certainly not least, I got The Killer in Me by Margot Harrison, who is a psychological thriller. Say less. Hasn't he lived long enough? Why not? I could take him like a thief in the night. This is how the thief thinks. He serves death, the vacuum, the unknown. He's always waiting, always there. 17-year-old Nina Burrows knows all about the thief. She is intimately familiar with his hunting methods, how he stalks and kills at random, how he disposes of his victims' bodies in an abandoned mine in the deepest, most desolate part of the desert. Now, for the first time, Nina has the chance to do something about the serial unaliver that no one else knows exists. So that is my massive haul for today. If you've read any of these, definitely let me know. I love buying books. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. If you want more bookish content, definitely hit subscribe. My social medias will be at the end of this video if you want to stick around and follow them. That'd be great. I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, wherever you are, whenever you see this. Mwah!